Welcome guys, this is the part that we are going to do today. As you can see, it's a casting that we can start. Control new, and let's make a start with a new part. First of all, I will start with the cylindrical feature. So obviously I will start with the front plane, and let's create a circle, another circle inside, and give it a dimension of 50 millimeter. That's 50. Internal hole is going to be 20, so it's 20. Exit the sketch and let's make it 40 millimeter. Okay, so 40. That's 40. We can simply put it onto mid plane, and that's 40. The second part is the back flange. So let's start extrude boss face, select the back face, and let's draw the profile that we're looking for. That means that we are looking for one line across, and then halfway through, when it shows this sort of guideline, you will stop here, escape, and let's make this construction line for construction. Okay, let's make this line and the circle to be tangentially connected, and click OK. Then the height is 50 from the center, from there to there it is 60 millimeter. Okay, and let's trim, let's mirror across. So select the mirror and select the center line. Now let's add this dimension, which is going to be 60 millimeter, and our part is fully defined. We will use select convert entity, select this circle edge, and click OK, and trim the top part. So now we have got this feature ready. Exit the sketch because it's fully defined, and this time what we're going to do, the plate is going to be blind and is going to be 10 millimeter. Let's change the direction so that it's inside, and we need to have offset, which is 5 millimeter from in. So that's 5. Change the direction, and we've got this is 10 millimeter width, and the distance from the back face to the starting point is 5, and let's click OK. So that's our basic part ready. Okay, then we are going to again extrude boss face. I'm going to select the back face and add a rectangular piece in the bottom from one edge to another. Okay, let's align it, pick the point, set the end point, and select this point, and let's make it vertically aligned. Okay, and click OK. The width of the plate is going to be 20 millimeter. That's going to be 20 here, and exit the sketch. So when you exit the sketch, you will see that you need to change the direction, and this is going to be 70 millimeter. Enter 70, enter, enter. Okay, so now let's create another feature, which is the front. So select extrude boss face, select this front face, and now add our next part, which is going to be having a center line. So let's start with a center line all the way to the bottom, and we need to add 2 circles. So add 1 circle to the end point here, another circle to the end point here, and the size of this circle is going to be 20 millimeter, which means 40. So let's enter 40, and then this diameter is 15 millimeter. Let's add 15, enter, and enter. Right, so let's start putting a line across, which is going to be starting from the quadratic point, and I would stop here because I want to add a line with number of points, right? So let's select this sort of line circle, and let's add the dimension of, let's add the dimension of 20 millimeter, and that's how it's going to be. So we need to add a tangential relation from this edge. Press Control and select the circle and add tangent relation, and let's select OK. Here we need to add another line. Okay, so it's starting from here until the midpoint. Okay, let's do some trimming. So we need to trim this, we need to trim this. There are some additional dimensions, so what we can do is we are going to trim this part as well. Okay, and we might remove one of the dimensions, delete one of the dimensions in order to get our sketch to be correct. Okay, so let's do further trimming. We need to add this profile to be mirrored. So select mirror, select this mirror about, and that's the mirror about point. And let's do further trimming. Now let's make sure we have got a tangent relation between these. That's correct, it's there. And we need to make sure the distance from there to there. Okay, so this is going to be, see, this is why it has gone out of the shape. So output 60, and that's looking correct. Exit the sketch, and let's add 10 millimeter, oh sorry, 20 millimeter, change the direction and click OK, and that showed part nearly ready. Second last thing is to add a small counter bore, which is going to be a circle into the center, and the diameter of the counter bore is 30 millimeter. So that's 30, that's 30. Exit and exit the sketch. Is going to be 6 millimeter deep. So enter 6, enter, enter, and that's your counter bore there. Finally, we need to identify a plane which is perpendicular, running in the center. Select the rib command, and you will simply draw a line from this point, that's the point, until this point, and escape. Exit the sketch, and you will see an arrow pointing outwards. You need to click the arrowhead so that it points inwards, and adjust the rib size, which is going to be 10, and click OK. And that simply completes our part. Thank you very much for watching.